at the line of scrimmage and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Keeper for the first down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
At the 26, coming up, 4th down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
On the field goal.
Right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. Physical run earns the first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion now from the tight end. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and
catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That's good for a first down near the 40.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And then first down right back to the running game.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for the first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now two-possession lead. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Get some space around the 30. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They will try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made, a lot of space now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Set of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
This will likely be the last play of the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the out route.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a 1st down.
And it's good. But there is a flag down. It's on the defense. This could be a 1st down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's that defense shifting again. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on 1st down. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Crosses the 45. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's complete downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Sooners pick up enough to get a first down there. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Poor starting field position here for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him about the 14.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
A long game and a first down. That's the end of the third quarter play. Michigan 31, Oklahoma 7.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
The running back carries the ball.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Oh, a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. They don't get the first down. The return team all over it to stop him short. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off, and now the offense will take over in good position. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice...
He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Receiver in motion now. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To keep her all the way in a really solid gain, Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this, as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of...
Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver. Boys, a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes a handoff. Powering through. He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense really clicking here. And here's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Second down play coming up.
In other scores around the country, Slippery Rock, 42. Millersville,
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Defense not pressing this time. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able